Today I took two trades on NQ. We're going to go over why I entered on the trades and my reasoning for being bullish today. So coming in today, I was looking for longs. So my first entry presented itself here at 11 past 10. So we had these down close candles right there, sweeping short-term lows. And then we ended up closing above it there. So I entered on the next candle there looking for longs. So as you can see here, the risk reward on this trade is not that high, right? Because this is a 12-hour high that we're keying off as our buy side liquidity. And as you can see, we're extremely choppy here. So I just said, okay, we're choppy today. And my trailing rules are I trail my stop loss under 50-minute lows. So I can take advantage of this. Whenever we're choppy, I can just add to my trade while we are moving our invalidation point up, right? Because we're not increasing risk, we're just maintaining our risk and eventually completely snuffing it out. So every time we create a 15-minute swing low like this, I would enter in on the candle that creates the swing low. So here, 15-minute low created, and then the candle that established the swing low was right here. So I entered off that there. And then we created another 15-minute swing low here, and then it was validated here, and I ended up increasing my trade there. And at this point, my trade was up, not up, but my risk to reward was looking at a 1 to 4 from a 1 to 1.36, right? But eventually, market said no, and I ended up getting stopped out, and that was a loss. And then the next trade I took, this trade was during PM session. The reason I took this trade is because we're so choppy during the AM session, and we had not yet invalidated our pre-existing bias from the morning. So what did I do? I waited for us to have a swing low taken right there, short-term swing low taken right there, and then we closed above those down close candles, and then I entered in on these trade here, and I was targeting that buy side liquidity that we had at the 12-hour there. So this trade ended up running for about 6.5, but again, always close 50% at 5R, and then I closed the rest down here at a 4:45. So that was about, I guess, 3 hours. So half of that. So 1.5 hour, 1.45 hour. So we add that together. That's about 2.5, 1.5, 3, 4 hour, maybe, I think. Somewhere there. Anyways, let's go over why I was bullish for the day. So we'll go on the weekly as always. So we'll look at the weekly here. We've traded into this weekly gap here, but we can't use that. We look at the daily. Do we have anything on the daily? No, just the previous day daily right here. Do we have any sweeps? Any trades into new fair value gaps? No, nothing. And then we look at the 12-hour. So previous day AM candle here, close above these swing highs here. Then overnight we pressed up, opened with a nice volume imbalance there, nice gap. And then coming into the day, we did trade into this 12-hour gap. So because we traded into this 12-hour gap, I was bullish for the day. So I was looking to take CISD longs anywhere in the session, any 1 minute CISD entry. I was looking to enter in on that after 15 minutes, granted, and then looking for us to trade into this 12-hour liquidity up here. Now I know it looks like we came into it here, but this is MNQ and it's a little bit wonky. It's a little bit wonky. So I will say we were in this 12-hour gap here. So while we're in here, and because we have Jackson Hole this week, I did foresee us having some choppy conditions because there's a high resistance zone right here. We've used this like twice already, and it's reacted positively, bearishly, and we're bullish today. So we can see how these two things are conflicting, and we'll have a high resistance day where market's a little bit choppy, right? So going over my execution today, what did I do good? Um, I'm happy with the way I managed this trade here. I was able to increase my risk to reward by not increasing my own risk in the trade. Right now, it did end in a loss, and I wish I could have. Maybe by the time it reached 50%, this is when I should have just cut all bets and said, okay, this is just either going to be break even or like it hits TP. That's it, and not added here. Because once we got here, we are now reaching the upper 50 percentile of the actual trade from entry to terminus, right? So if we do that there, entry to terminus, we were very close to that 50% there. So I think that's the one thing I could have done better. Maybe just not entering here and then just keeping my stop loss down there and finishing the day break even on that. And yeah, and I'd say I'm also happy the way I was patient for this trade here. Um, yeah, it was pretty good. Nothing else I could really say about it. But yeah, no trading for me tomorrow since there's a red folder. Um, but yeah, overall it's been a good week. Some lower win rate week, but I'm happy with the way I followed my rules this week and stuck to the plan. Yeah, that's everything for me. Good luck and good trading.